Your Highness, the hour is late. May I ask where it is you're going?
I'm off to the library for a bit of research before I train. After that, a bath and bed.
Very well. I shall accompany you.
No. There's no need for that. I am a grown man, after all.
You sustained an injury during yesterday's training. My presence may be of use to you.
It was a mere bruise that will heal in no time. No need to fret over me, Dedue.
Are you dissatisfied with me, Your Highness? Please do not hesitate to correct me.
And there it is again.
Yes? What is it?
Well, you often choose to address me as Your Highness. When we first met, you used to call me by my name.
That was because I was unfamiliar with Fodlan's speech. Thinking back, such rude manners were inexcusable.
To be honest, I much preferred it. I feel more comfortable being addressed by my name, rather than with the honorifics that go along with being a prince.
But
I did not teach you to read and write so that you know how to address me properly. And I brought you to the Academy as my friend, not a vassal.
But Your Highness, a vassal is precisely what I am.
So much has happened since we met, yet we cannot seem to bridge this gap. So be it. I give you leave to return to your quarters. Take an early night and reflect on what I've said. Please.
I couldn't possibly. I said I would accompany you, did I not?
True, but I would much prefer that we take steps to ease this mindset of yours. This tent is torn. Can you please fix this one first, Ash?
Absolutely.
Sorry. I should probably take care of it myself, but we'd be here until sundown if I...
No problem at all. I've had lots of practice with things like this. Happy to help however I can.
Oh, well, thanks. Actually, I'll fetch you something to make the job less of a burden. You like sweet things, right?
Well, yes. Sorry, no, I can't ask you to do that.
Ash, I've told you, there's no need to act like that.
I can't have someone from the royal family running errands for me. It doesn't feel right.
I really don't mind, so you needn't worry about that. And while I'm being candid, I'd prefer it if you didn't speak so formally to me. We're supposed to be allies. We fought side by side as equals, haven't we?
I know, but to commoners like me, you're royalty. Regular folks normally only lay eyes on someone like you once or twice in their whole lives.
I understand, I really do. When I ascend the throne, perhaps I should do a tour of each city.
What? No, that's not what I meant.
I'm at a loss. I wish to make things better, but I seem to only upset you more and more. That is certainly not my intention. Perhaps I should leave you be and take care of our shopping.
Please, I promise I'll go myself just as soon as I've finished with the tent.
Ash, enough! Okay. I've a question. Answer me this. I don't normally eat sweets. So what would you recommend?
Oh, well, if price isn't a concern for you, then you should go for the sugar candies. The ones they make in town are really delightful. Oh, Your Highness, please, you mustn't.
Got it. Sugar candies it is. I'll go and fetch some.
Your Highness, please come back. I'm so sorry. I'll make sure these repairs get done.
I'd better avoid the training grounds. I swear His Highness never sleeps.
You're out late, Sylvain. Is it safe to assume you've been wildly carousing with women? I'm afraid that behavior simply will not do.
Your Highness! Hello. No, I was not wildly carousing with women. There was only the one. Let's just forget you saw me. Agreed?
Unfortunately, I can't do that. It's time someone talked some sense into you. And it seems the task has fallen to me. Sylvain, I'm not saying you can't enjoy yourself at night. But you must learn the art of moderation. Again and again, you end up wandering the streets until the early morning.
Okay, I get it. I don't need one of your lectures. I've got them all memorized anyway. I promise I'll be better in the future. I'll stop going out at night, I'll focus more on my studies, and in return, you'll go into town with me, and we'll invite some cute girls to dinner. Shall we shake on it?
The way your mind works absolutely confounds me. How did you even arrive at such a notion?
You need to get out more. Naive and uptight is no way to live your life.
Naive and uptight? Yes, well, compared to you, I imagine I'm downright run-of-the-mill.
I'm not so sure. Most men are experienced enough to know not to give a dagger to the girl they...
Will you never let that rest? It was many years ago. Perhaps a good knock on the head will help you to finally forget about it.
With your brute strength, a knock on the head could knock the life right out of me. You'd better watch that temper, Your Highness. So how about this? I'll try to behave, and you'll try to loosen up.
If I do as you wish, will you truly promise to improve your behavior?
What'd I just say? Of course I'll behave. A Knight of Faerghus never goes back on his word. What about you? I want to see you with a girl on your arm.
I am a man of my word. I will attempt to do as you ask. But you had better uphold your end of the bargain as well.
Seriously? Yeah, I'll believe it when he introduces me to the lucky girl. Oh, Dimitri, you always take even the silliest things so very seriously. This should be fun.
Good morning, Your Highness. Getting in some early training, huh?
Oh, it's not too terribly early.
Oh, I'm just going for my morning walk. Hey, maybe...
Morning walk? Funny. Gustav always kept the same habit. You really do remind me of your father, Annette.
I hear that a lot. Father was always busy with work, so he wasn't around much. But when he was home, he'd often take me with him for his walks.
Annette, something's been weighing on me. Something I've done terribly wrong. Your father, he worked tirelessly. I don't know if I ever saw him take a rest. I feel as though, in a way, we stole him from you.
I'll admit, it was a bit lonely growing up. But I understand. Father loved his work. No one ever doubted that. Actually, I've been thinking recently that I'd like to talk to you more, Your Highness.
Oh? Any reason in particular?
Father was a man of few words, both with myself and my mother. But sometimes he would tell me about you. So, you don't really feel like a stranger to me. In a way, it's like I've known you for a long time. Almost as though you're my big brother.
Your big brother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I let that slip out. That was rude of me.
No, nonsense. I promise you, I don't mind at all. It's certain that my days would have been filled with more fun if I'd had a little sister like you. What kind of things did Gustav tell you about me? I'd love to hear more on this topic.
Do you really want to know? Well, for one, he used to tell this story about when you were a child, and...
You know what? Never mind. I have a bad feeling about where this is going. How about you forget we had this talk altogether, and don't mention it to anyone?
Yum. Ah, so delicious. I'm so content in this moment. Felix!
Lysithea, you look mortified.
How long have you been there? Were you watching me? You were, weren't you?
I was, yes.
For once, I thought I had some privacy.
Did you say something?
Huh? Nope. Didn't say anything at all. Here,
What's this for?
I'm buying your silence. With cake. Take it.
I'm not sure what to be silent about.
If people knew I was shoveling cake into my face by the fistful, they'd think me nothing more than a child.
Adults eat cake.
You'll never understand. Just take this, will you?
No, I don't like sweets.
Does your refusal mean you'll be telling everyone about my cake shoveling ways?
I just don't like sweets, that's all.
Nonsense! Nobody can resist something so delicious! Look, I'm giving you this cake whether you like it or not. Eat it, toss it, throw it at an unsuspecting victim, the choice is yours. Just please, don't mention this to anyone.
What was her problem? And what am I supposed to do with this cake? If you don't have any business here, go away. You're bothering me.
Finally spotted me, did you? What do you want?
They say you're the best. I wanted to see your training with my own eyes.
Spying on people. Is that a hobby of yours? I hope you got your fill.
Enough to see how to beat you, at least.
You think you can beat me?
That's right. See, I was trained by...
Gerald, yes.
So you know.
I heard he was your teacher. Perhaps we should test you. See how much of your training sank in.
I'm ready if you are.
Okay, I'll give you a chance.
Sounds good. When?
I'll let you know. In the meantime, practice. I won't go easy on you.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be ready.
This will be fun.
Felix, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Time for our tactics lecture. You'll be there, won't you?
Those things are such a waste of time.
Nonsense. You're going to be there.
Must I?
Why is this such a chore? You went last time. Though you did all you could to disrupt things, as I recall. Brazenly rambling on about clear-cutting a nearby forest to secure a marching route. And attacking an enemy base, stealing their horses. You were incredibly disruptive, and even rude.
I was offering my honest opinion.
Then, you left before we were finished. What do you suppose happened after that?
I have no idea.
Well, the conversation got quite lively. We all began breaking down the viability of your somewhat maniacal plan. And apparently, similar tactics have been used to turn the tides of historic battles.
That may be an exaggeration. Successful armies must be able to handle unexpected situations. That starts with weapon mastery and creative tactics.
If you didn't have so much battlefield experience, you wouldn't be capable of such unique strategies. Which is why we need people like you. People who think creatively to lead the army.
Now you're just massaging my ego.
When have you ever minded? We need you there. Just come on.
Mm-hmm.
At this time of year, the fish are fat. Simply grilling them will bring out their best flavor. Steaming them with herbs is delicious too.
Wow, you know a lot about this. I'm learning so much from you to do. Were you a cook at the castle in Ferdiad?
No.
Did your family own an eatery of some kind?
No. My sister and I helped with cooking at home.
Wow, that's all? I thought I was confident about my skills, but next to you, I feel like an amateur. Hey, could you give me some advice about other kinds of meat besides fish?
Ash,
Yes to do?
why do you spend time with me?
We're friends, right? I just want to get to know you better. Is that so odd?
I am from Dusker.
So, look at me. I came from a life of poverty. I was lucky to even be let in here to study with all these high-class people. I think we have a lot in common.
Being poor and being from Dusker are two different things.
Oh, I know. But we can still be friends, can't we?
You are a peculiar person.
So I'm told.
Wow, Ash, training again? You're taking this whole night thing pretty seriously.
It's just my daily training. Maybe you could stand to be a little more eager yourself? If I want to be a great knight, I've got no choice but to put the effort in.
No choice. I think you're making life too difficult. Knights don't have to be perfect. All I'm saying is, I've seen some pretty sloppy knights out there.
That's not going to be me. I'm going to be a proud knight, virtuous and gallant.
Virtuous and gallant? Are you kidding me? If you just ride around being virtuous, people will get fed up. They'll boot you out of town.
It's never wrong to have virtue, not even if it means being made an outcast.
Interesting idea. You think very highly of this whole virtue thing. Say, have there been any knights who became great just by thinking highly of themselves? Think on this. Knights are supposed to protect people and earn their admiration. Isn't that right?
Well, yes. So what are you saying I should do?
Seize people's hearts!
What do you mean?
You want people to love you? Offer them something they haven't got. Guess what that is? It's you, Ash. They don't have you. Get out there, buddy. Be valiant. Help people. Here, I'll show you how it works.
Sylvain, don't go bothering people.
Hey there, cutie. You seem to have lots of bags there. They must be heavy. My name's Sylvain. Let me help you out. Are these going in the warehouse?
Helping out those in need, I guess that's a good start.
No thanks necessary. It's been enough just to be able to talk to you. Well, if you insist. How about we go get some tea? It must be fate that we met like this. I'd like to get to know you.
Great knight, huh? More like a great philanderer. Seems like all he wants to do is flirt with women. No, I can't allow this. I have to stop him.
Oh, Ash. Are you here to study too?
I am. It's quiet here. Easier to concentrate.
It really is. Hey, would you like to study together? We can help each other out if we get stuck.
Oh, yes. We'll get a lot more done working together.
What's the matter, Ash?
This question's got me stumped. A ballista inside a castle is ready to fire at enemies outside. What angle should be used for the shot? Assume the ballista is the same as those in Garreg Mach. Ignore the effects of wind. This is for defensive strategy, isn't it? Why is it so complicated? Don't you just aim and fire?
It may help to focus on maximizing target accuracy to reduce your miss rate. To start, let's sort out the setup. Let's see. Using these ballista specifications, if the ballista corals follow this trajectory, they'll hit the enemy lines, right?
Oh, that makes sense, because the enemy line will be here.
That's it! Okay, now try using that same technique and applying it to this other problem.
If the walls are this high and the enemy lines are at that distance... Oh, I think I see!
I knew you'd get it.
Wow, I didn't expect math of all things to be useful in a siege. This is tough. Numbers are not my strong suit. But this really is the sort of thing you have to know if you want to command troops.
That's true, but not everyone is good with numbers. That's why we have tacticians do these calculations for us, or prepare them before we go to battle. A century ago, the Empire's mathematicians played a huge role in the Battle of the Wall of Fodlan.
I had no idea. Hey, you really know what you're doing, Annette.
You think so?
Definitely. You've obviously done a lot of studying. I really admire that.
I suppose I have. Studying is a necessity if you want the advantage over your enemies. But necessity aside, it's nice to hear you say that.
Hey, Annette. Hitting the magic books again? Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty cute when you're studying?
Sorry, Sylvain, but I'm trying to think right now. Could you keep quiet for a bit?
How can you stay focused reading a book that thick? With such small print? Is some of that text upside down?
If I use the formula in this line here, the magical energy should... No, that's not right.
You're even cuter when you're working through a difficult problem.
Sylvain, I'm serious. Please be quiet.
Hang on. Look at the third line. You've got the formula wrong.
I said be... Oh, you're right. How did you know that?
Well, I mean, it's written right there.
Most people wouldn't be able to grasp this formula just by glancing at it. Have you read this book before?
Nope, this is the first time. Okay, now that I look at it... Wow, this book makes things way more complicated than they need to be.
And what's your take on this part here?
It's just describing another application for the same formula. Ha! This is pretty easy.
You know, you're actually kind of amazing. I've been studying magic for a while now, but even I have trouble with this stuff. You act like all you do is mess around, but are you actually working really hard in secret?
Nah, hanging out with girls is way more fun. I guess I just picked this stuff up somewhere. Life is short, Annette. If you waste it working hard, it'll be over before you know it. Get out in the world. Have some fun.
That's easy for you to say. You're strong and smart without even trying. It's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, I was just thinking you're pretty cute when you're sulking. You know that?
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I just got lucky with that stuff in the book. I'd normally never be able to outsmart you. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and leave you to it.
Got lucky, huh? I'm not so sure about that. Well, that does it. It might be tough, but I won't accept second place. Let's go, me. I can do this. I'm gonna finish this whole book before sundown.
That was quite a sigh. What's wrong, Ingrid?
Tell me, Sylvain, what am I to you?
You're my friend. One of my oldest, in fact.
An old friend, is it? Then why must I clean up the casualties left behind by your skirt chasing?
Nobody asked you to do that. Heck, I thought you enjoyed it. Besides, you're real good at it. I'm excited to continue working with you.
Do you mean to imply you have no intention of acting a bit more respectably?
Please don't yell like that. Everybody's staring at us.
When you were 8, you came on to my sweet, sweet granny. My granny!
Come on! I was 8 and she was That was a long time ago.
Sylvain hit on Ingrid's grandmother? Wow.
People can hear you. Please be quiet.
When you were 10, we went to that harvest festival, and you started making eyes at a scarecrow.
A scarecrow?
Wait a second. That was just an accident. A tragic, tragic accident.
When you were 15, you sought, relentlessly might I add, to involve yourself with Lord Gwendol's daughter. Who do you suppose made peace with the furious Lord despite having nothing to do with it? Me. Always me, always for you. Every time.
What a jerk.
You know what? This conversation is over. I'm done.
My point is that this has to end. Not later, but now.
Fine. I promise I'll try to change. Are you happy now? Hey there.
That shopping trip took longer than expected, didn't it, Mercy?
It truly did. You bought just about everything in the place.
You're so good at deciding the best thing to buy. I sort of wanted it all. I mean, not that I was excessive. I think you bought just about as much as I did.
Oh, really? The number of bags you're carrying says otherwise.
What? That's... Oh, fine. You got me. I was just having too much fun. I love shopping with you, Mercy.
It was fun. It's nice going into town without having to run errands for once.
Isn't it? And I'm pretty confident the professor will forgive our little detour. This actually reminds me of going to school in Ferdiad.
Me too. It almost feels like that time in our lives was a story from long ago.
So much has changed since then. Oh, but there's at least one thing that hasn't changed.
Me and you, right? We're the same old friends we always were.
That's just what I was about to say.
I've known you so long I can always guess.
Mercy, we'll stay friends like this forever, won't we?
Is something wrong? You sound worried.
Since our time in the capital, so much has happened. We've had to make new lives for ourselves, and we've seen at least as many hard times as good. If things keep changing like this, I wonder if we'll be able to stay the same people we are now.
I wonder that too. I don't think everything in the future will be perfect, but it's us. So I'm sure
we'll figure it out together, right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
Oh, Mercy, I can always guess what you're gonna say.
Oh, it's getting late. We better hurry back before the professor gets angry.
You're right. Run, Mercy!
What? Wait for me, Annie. You know I'm not as fast as you.
Run! when are you gonna teach me magic? Is now good?
Why do I have to?
Why? Because you're way better at it than me, silly.
Is that so? I thought you were something of an honor student at the School of Sorcery.
Well, sure, but I wouldn't say I've got any kind of natural talent for it. I'm gonna have to try very hard to become as good of a mage as you are.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you implying that I don't work hard too? If you think my skills are inherent, you are sorely mistaken.
No, I wasn't saying that at all. Everyone knows how hard you work. I just meant that if I want to be as good as you, I'll have to work really incredibly hard.
And what is it you want to learn about?
Oh, so you'll teach me? Thank you so much! Actually... Oh, I get it now. I never thought about it that way before.
Look at how quickly you're picking this up. You're clearly very skilled already.
Don't be silly. You're just that good of a teacher. Your way of looking at the world is so fundamentally different from mine.
Do you insist on taking the conversation in that direction?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I wasn't doing that. There I go, saying the wrong thing again.
It's fine. Let's just drop it. A bit more self-confidence would go a long way for you, Annette.
Huh?
That's all I've got for you today. I need to get going now. Lots to do.
Oh, I'm so sorry to take up your time. Thanks again for teaching me.
Why do I...
I'm on it.
Stay focused.
I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
Let's get to it. Here we go.
I'll cut through.
Who, me?
I'll give it my all.
Leave it to me.
Easy. You're out of luck. So obvious. What's next? This is what a
You've got to try. That is that. Of course I won.
No hard feelings. It's
Is that all? I'm getting stronger. Like
That's how it goes.
You underestimated me.
You're a big help.
I'll manage.
can't afford to lose.
was beneath me.
Let's get to it.
I must steel myself.
Now's our chance.
My technique.
You never had a chance.
No.
The mark of nobility.
That was tough. Is the...
What's done is done. Feelings.
This is what I do.
There's...
how it goes.
I have improved.
Should I have held back?
How interesting.
Watch this!
You should be honored.
Predictable. Oh, I won! It's just...
Here goes.
I owe you one. I'm on it.
Here we go. Let's get to it. Stay focused.
I'll give it my all. I am Ferdinand von Aegir.
I'll cut through.
Leave it to me. Who, me? Let's get to it. Here we go.
That went as expected. What's next?
I'm pretty much perfect.
Here goes.
Oh, I won!
I'm on it. Thanks.
You're out of luck. like how this feels.
It's tough. Each battle, a chance to grow. I'm not.
That went as expected.
Can't afford to lose.
I must steel myself.
Only a fool challenges me.
The noble standard. You're a big help.
No hard feelings. It's just not.
Practice yield.
What's done is done.
What's next?
Watch this! I'm all sweaty. Not bad.
You are nothing.
Who's next? The mark of nobility.
This might be my limit.
That was tough. I'll stick with it.
Leave it to me. Another one down.
Only a fool challenges me. This...
Much needed.
Don't expect much more than that.
I must stay focused.
Stay focused. Let's get to it.
I'll go.
Here goes.
Did the trick.
I'll cut through.
That's my cue.
I am Ferdinand von Aegir.
Another win.
Who, me? This is going to hurt, okay?
Winning's always nice.
I can't wait to challenge you. You are nothing.
Leave it to me.
I'll give it my all.
Got to try.
That is that.
Why am I even here? I can feel the difference.
I'll celebrate later. Let's get to it. That takes care of that.
I'll cut through.
Stay focused.
I'll go.
Here goes.
Thank you.
Now's our... Should I have held back?
I will get stronger. That's my cue.
I am Ferdinand von Aegir. You should be honored. Great.
You never had a chance.
I'll give it my all. The fight continues.
Who, me? Growth.
I can fight through anything.
Shouldn't strain myself. I've got an idea. Here goes.
Much needed.
Let's get to it. Don't underestimate us. Leave it to me. Who, me? Hilda! Hilda!
I'll go.
I'll back you up. What, you underestimated me? Perfect. I shouldn't strain myself.
I can fight through anything.
I'll give it my all.
All roses have thorns.
cut through.
Stay focused.
Damn! Let's get to it.
I shouldn't strain myself.
Who, me? I put in some work. Leave it to me.
I'll go.
I've got another option. Of course I won.
I can fight through anything.
I'll give it my all.
I'll cut through.
Stay focused.
Here goes.
I'm all sweaty.
Move carefully. I must steel myself.
This might be my limit. I'll manage.
You're weak.
try. Leave it to me.
That's my cue. You were wide open.
Let's get to it. I'll celebrate later. I'm aiming high.
I am Ferdinand von Aegir. I am Ferdinand von...
Who, me? I'll aid you. Oh, Hilda! Hilda!
I'll go. Why am I even here? I can feel the difference.
You can...
Move carefully.
Let's get to it. Leave it to me. You underestimated me. There's still a long way. Nope. Nope. I'm getting... Oh, that was... Every... You're quite... Every...
All... Each new Thanks.
That was...
You could... I get it.
I have.
Hey there, Professor.
It is done.
I can do better now.
Oh, I see now.
Appreciate it.
A new path to tread.
Easy.
Perfect.
I'm
I'm on it.
Here we go.
What's next?
No hard feelings.
believe it.
I'm on it.
Let's win this already. Just give up.
Here we go. Had to be done.
I'm really getting the hang of it.
I'm on it.
Stay focused.
Here we go.
Got it.
Had to be done.
Be gone.
But
No hard feelings.
So we're out of luck. Just give up.
As expected.
Thanks.
Easy.
Huh, okay. The goddess's rite of rebirth is finally here.
Leave it to me.
We've narrowed down their objective. Kind of. So, let's show everyone that we can carry out—
We're counting on you.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous.
That was said in jest, Flane, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side, and as a professor, you would do well to—
Please excuse us, everyone. We shall see you again after the ceremony has concluded.
It's time.
All right. Let's stick to the plan and go hide where we— If anyone suspicious enters, we'll follow them in and take them down. Got it? It is as we suspected. Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. I'm on it. The enemy is after the casket of St. Seros. We must defeat those enemies. But look closely at the ground. There are contraptions of some sort. We'll have to look closely at the...
Who, me?
I'm on it.
Stay focused.
Oh,
Here goes.
huh, thanks.
Let's get to it.
I'll cut through.
Leave it to me. Here we go.
I'll give it my all.
Death Knight, prove your...
I don't take command.
That knight looks like he has experience. It would be foolish to challenge him recklessly.
So obvious. Be gone.
Guess I've gotten better.
Stay vigilant.
That takes care of that. Gotta keep improving.
What's done is done.
Everyone will be so pleased.
That is that. Practice.
You were outmatched.
You're out of luck. It's all become...
Can't take much more. I'll go. Why am I even here?
Stay focused.
I'll give it my all.
I'll cut through.
Let's get to it.
I'm on it.
Who, me?
Here goes. Well done.
It's time. Leave it to me.
I didn't expect to encounter someone like you.
I don't have...
Doing my part. I have so far.
I'll go. Another win. I can feel the difference.
Reinforcements haven't... If they...
Careful now.
Use caution.
So this is...
Stay focused. You fought well.
The fight continues.
That worked out.
Be mindful.
I call that a win.
I'll cut through.
Stay focused. Thank you.
I just worked harder.
you were outmatched. Another one down.
I've really made this much. Should I have held back?
I call that a win. Can I?
Next time, bring your friends.
So obvious.
No.
This is our chance.
Had to be done. This isn't so hard.
Have I improved?
Slow.
rad is that? Such...
What's next? You're out of luck.
Much appreciated.
Let's keep our guard up. How do you like that?
This can't be right.
I'm all sweaty.
You're too late.
Should I have held back? Such power dwells within?
It's no use.
Is the intruder here? You, round up.
Will do.
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as—
No! This isn't what we were told would happen! We've been deceived!
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse.
May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait! Please!
Monster! We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please—
There you have it. It seems the assassination attempt and the attack on the Holy Mausoleum were all the work of the Western Church. As for the masked knight who led the attack, I'm afraid his whereabouts are yet unknown.
It makes no sense that the Western Church would try such a thing.
It just goes to show that the Church of Seiros is not completely unique. The Church is led by those here at Garreg Mach, and the Western Church doesn't have a strong voice on its governing council. I imagine the Western Church has harbored some resentment toward the Central Church for a while now. Ah, that's right. Gerald, the Church of Seiros is split into a few branches across, the largest being the Central Church, which is headquartered right here at Garreg. The Western Church lies far to the west of Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lonato held his— It's situated on the far side of the kingdom's most impressive fortress. I imagine the Western Church's intention was to eliminate Lady Rhea, and the Central Church's authority along with her. Naturally, the Knights will be riding out to question the Western Church's top officials. Or rather, to punish them.
When they do, Your Highness, we will likely be asked to help carry out said punishment.
Indeed. Now, I don't mean to be rude, Professor, but I must say your situation is rather unusual. For someone to grow up in Fodlan and yet never have any contact with the Church of Seiros is— it's hard to believe.
I wonder why the Archbishop would hire someone like that as a professor.
So, those people from the Western Church where... Lady Rhea had them killed, didn't she?
Well, of course she did. Going against the teachings of Saros like that, quite unforgivable.
Those who stray must be punished, I suppose. That said, Professor,
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Saros were not in a tomb. However, something else was.
The weapon wielded by that thief.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the Crest Stone had already been removed from the sword when...
As expected.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken even without the Crest Stone. The sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible.
Absurd. You, the King of Liberation's bloodline, should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough. As for your request, I assent. The death...
Good. I believe I will
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum. That sword is one of the hero's relic. It is also a weapon of terror. For now, I will
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of... Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is... When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more...
No. I have faith, Seteth. Faith that our friend here... Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to... Now, after all those long years of being sealed away...
I understand. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not be...
The sword of the Creator? The King of Lib... And I really can't... That sword is clearly precious. I feel as though we have become entangled. Then there is one more thing. The sword of the Creator. It's such as the one that... Oh. Yes, her! The sword of the Creator. It bears a hole. Where something should have been. I despise not knowing what is going on. Whatever comes to pass. Please swear to cut a...
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to...
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the... Their leader's name is Mick...
you.